Hello everybody and welcome back. I am KRX and we're continuing on with Denmark. And we're just kind of, I don't know, we're just looking through our mission tree and realizing, we're going to be getting a similar event for Sweden, the Crown of Sweden, like we did for Norway. Norway, we ended up taking we antagonized them somewhat, but we're still sort of able to sort of, I don't know, take control of the situation. Okay, Sweden is at 200. I mean, I guess what we could do is we could pump this a bit up to actually 200 as it looks like we're getting a minus. 7's going to go away eventually. Union core. Okay, having the core is kind of the thing. I mean, technically we could give that back, but I don't know. I don't think we need to do that really. Now, we could start to kind of look over at Scotland here, where Norway is getting claims. And looking for opportunities over here, that would make Norway very happy, I imagine. Holstein's happy enough. We can pull that diplomat back. We have permanent claims on Livonian Order as well. It looks like actually it would be quite a force here. What we're kind of probably hoping for is conflict between Teutonic Order and Poland. And then if that ever destabilizes the Livonian Order, then we would probably want to... if disables Teutonic Order enough to not support Livonian Order just them and Riga would be easy, especially if Lithuania falls into Poland. Why that hasn't happened exactly, I'm not sure, but there you go. We're actually gaining favors with them. 0.12. That's not much. We could specifically curry favors with them, which costs a full diplomat. Not sure what else to do. How we do it on the Pope screen. It looks like Burgundy's the courier controller. We got 32 of these, and there's something here that'll give us improved diplomatic relations, annexation cost reduction, which could be kind of nice. Reducing corruption. Tax modifier. There's a free stability here. We're actually at 3 stability from some nice events that just kind of went pow, pow, pow on us. With those neighbor bonuses, we're going to hit those and get caught up on techs. Yeah, we're actually ahead of Norway and Sweden, which is kind of nice. Land leader shock, so if we roll a leader, we'll get that. That's cool. Ship durability 10%. That's pretty good. If we were doing naval engagements, which I don't really think we necessarily are. So at the beginning of next year, I believe we will start this integration. This integration should literally take probably like just a few months. I mean, I think we're going to have a lot of things synced up. This won't take long. And once that's done, that'll reduce the power dynamic between our subjects a little bit and make it so that our liberty desire with our other subjects should go down slightly. I know Holstein's not the most powerful, but it's something. And it'll make us more powerful relative. We'll be able to get rid of the annex subject modifier immediately because of this, which is really cool. Then that's going to push us to be able to come this way. Okay, so what is this? The nobles of the... I'm preparing for this because we could technically cheese this event if we wanted to. So what is the next event after that going to be? Because that's going to then come down to this. And I want to see if we can kind of like quickly get all this stuff done in some way. The people are ours to look after. She has our support. We could spend some ducats, lose some minute. Consort of the people until the death. Give me the, no, we don't need. I'd rather have the legitimacy, to be honest. We don't need unrest reduction, or unrest is fine. A church in the capital makes sense to me. Worthwhile investment. Sorry, we wanted to. That event popped up, but we wanted to kind of take a look at the Iberian wedding has happened. Nice. Even though there seemed to be some stuff going on. Granada has not been taken at all, which is 10 years later. Granada hasn't even been scratched. What the heck? Ottoman alliance, maybe? Morocco and Tunis, apparently enough to keep them back. Doesn't look like Morocco's done much either. Doesn't look like much has gone on over here at all. It's been kind of quiet on this front. Very interesting. Early Iberian wedding, though, is going to get that ball rolling, I think. Okay, what can we do here? Complete the mission. Okay, complete the Swedish Dream of Independence event chain or reach the okay, well, the Swedish Dream of Independence event chain. I'm assuming that has something to do with this here, but the event chain starts in Sweden during the Age of Discovery. The event chain starts in Sweden during the Age of Discovery from the year 1450 onwards, as long as Sweden is a subject of Denmark. Sweden is a subject of Denmark. Liberties are less than 10. Well, it has to be less than 10 in order for this to trigger, right? For us to click this, it has to be less than 10. I'm not sure exactly how we influence this. Complete the Swedish Dream of Independence event chain. That's interesting that would be presented to us. That seems like an internal thing that would be presented to Sweden, but gain a couple military power, interesting. I'm guessing something's just going to pop up. We're going to hit a few buttons. It won't take too long, and that'll be done, and then we'll be able to come and click this. So as long as their liberties, we keep their liberties are low at the end of all that. Have legitimacy of 100. We're not quite there, but it is going up. And low liberty desire for these other subjects, yeah. Then we get to hit this. That doesn't seem... An event happens, and then we get some centers of trade to... Whoa, okay. They tell us of the dream of freedom. Although Swedish nobles meant the best for Sweden when they signed the Kalmar Union Treaty, none of our people has the wish to be underneath the Danish crown. The dream of independent Sweden is starting to get more and more attractive. Okay. So that has actually happened. I don't think we've completed it, whatever that means, but something's happened there. Interestingly enough, they're almost down to... What the heck? Events... Okay. Minus 50... Some kind of event that just brought it down to minus... We could get this low enough. This is... That's decaying. So I feel like we have to do something quickly. Quickly. I'm wondering... couple years... I literally think we need to do something within the next... It almost seems like they get 50% dream of freedom, and then we get 50%, and it's like a ticking time bomb, right? So it's simulating the kind of where, yeah, it's events, provinces developed by Overlord. Okay. Provinces developed by Overlord. Why is that? We haven't even done any of this. Something must have happened, right? Something clearly happened, so. 50% skill cost too. I don't think we're actually going to be doing that quite yet. Oh, whoa! How did that happen? That happened fast. Holy cow. 250 gold and we'll be able to get Renaissance, apparently. Well, that happened in a jiffy. How's everybody else doing with Renaissance? Is it just everywhere now? Wait a second. This can't be. This is talking about feudal. Yeah, this is saying feudalism. Here, I'm curious. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go to here. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. I don't know how it spread up here so quickly, but there you go. Friends with the Pope, I guess, right? I guess I didn't realize that it had been accelerating like that. I thought last we looked it was only like 0.25% per month, and then just whoop, there it is. So actually, it should be spreading pretty. Oh, it actually spread really quick there. 1 per month there. Not quite 1, but 1 per month there. 1 per month there. 62. So if we just wait a little bit, if we just chill out, how many years do we have? Only 2 years before this ahead of time bonus is gone, though. Sorry, they could be upset with us if we want. We don't really care that much about them. Sweden really does like us, though, I gotta say. Can we start? Please, can we start the integration here? That should have been done. That should have been done. I guess we could butter these guys if we're not doing anything else, but should be currying favors with Poland. We could go down here and actually use our favors for something, although I guess it requires a diplomat. This would only give us 30 ducats. Holy cow, Poland's economy's not doing so well. We get some soldiers that we totally don't need. Okay, never mind. Poland's not really doing that great. It would seem. 14,000, 11,000 troops standing. That's not good. Yeah, Poland's having a hard time here, from what I can tell. 5% per month for Holstein. That's happening at a good click. Brace the Renaissance. That's one that will get done. Technically, this is really going the wrong way here. Our diplomatic reputation is not even a positive one yet. Now, influence is one of the early ones give us? No. Interestingly enough, now maybe we don't need influence anymore. It's weird. Okay, what is any of these going to help us with what we're trying to accomplish at the moment? I want to curtail the nobility, I think. Yeah. Lots of revolting going on here. I don't think they're going to have trouble taking care of that themselves, though. Is this monument still built, actually? No, when we captured Gotland, it destroyed Visby city. So we'd have to rebuild this back up to get the privateer efficiency. That's okay, things happen. All of these countries down here, yeah, are H or E, yeah. In fact, Austria's going to be a little upset with us when we integrate Holstein, I guess. But, you know, it's our rightful thing, so. An offer to trade favors for ducats for the Papal State. I've never seen the AI do this before. You know, what the heck. They need some ducats, we'll give them some ducats. I wonder if we said no, if they'd be really upset about that. That's interesting. I've never seen the AI do that. That might be new, allowing the AI to take advantage of their favors with you. But I'm kind of wondering exactly what would happen if we had denied that, how negative that would have been on the relationship. No, I think we want to maintain a good positive relationship with Sweden here. Things are kind of touchy right now. Whoa, what the heck happened? It just went up to 20. It went from 11 to 28. Opinion, trust. Support from the loyalists has changed. I'm not sure what here has actually changed. I mean, the math might be fine, but I don't know what's missing now. That was about 15%. The clergy's fairly happy with us, however. We're in a position where we actually could seize land. I think we need to do that first and foremost, no matter what. I want the base tax to go up too. That would give them 10. So if we side against them, but we do this, then that'll make them immediately happy. This just wants us to take over a part of Holstein, which technically we'll actually be able to do. This is to build... Do we have the access to those yet? You're giving me a mission. Oh, no, we do. We can build marketplaces. Base production in this province? It's fish. I mean, I don't know. It's our capital. We'll probably end up having... It's an extremely important trade province. We probably will end up having a marketplace on this. So then I guess that means... Development cost, yikes. I don't like that, but... Oh, you know, I'm realizing that we kind of have a number of things that we need to be paying for at the moment. We need to be paying for the institution, which that price is going down as things are naturally kind of spreading. But we need to pay for the institution, and we need to now pay for this marketplace over here. We could, in order to do that, we could take loans to do both of those things. I'm going to take one loan. Get this marketplace built. That's an investment. That's an investment. 29. Well, I mean, without a doubt, this would just quell it completely, right? Embracing the Renaissance is going to be something that we'll have done. So that'll accelerate how fast we get these twice as fast. And then getting a large city, I think, is something we'll want to... Yeah, we'll want a large city, but I don't know. We don't really need to pump a city right now. We'll pump a city for colonialism, for sure. Probably. I'm tempted to hit this, but we're now in a position where we won't be able to... If we work on influence, we won't be able to do anything with it anyways. We're not near capping any of this stuff out. The siege ability doesn't do anything for us. We're not going to be at war, I don't think. This is... I don't want to say this is really a diplomatic playthrough, but it's not... Like, there's so much power. Denmark has so much... Denmark really could be played kind of as just a new player, kind of a country, to be honest. Denmark has so much sort of power, just like that it's owed, that you really don't have to do much with Denmark early on, it feels like. Just eventually obtaining Norway, Sweden, Holstein, Gotland, it just makes you one of the most powerful countries in the world, right? So just okay. So our general... Wait, no. What happened? Why'd they stop drilling? Oh, okay. Oh, these guys were drilling over here. So let's hit this button, and that gets rid of that negative modifier so that we don't have that anymore. I'd really like to get our legitimacy up to 100. Then we could try to kind of complete Swedish Dream of Independence event. Maybe we complete that. Somehow it's tied in with this, but I'm not sure exactly. No, we don't want to give away any land. Oof. Reconquer Estonia. That would be nice. Oh, do we have an opportunity here? There's no way. If there's just no way. Oh, Teutonic Order is not interested. That's good. Poland is interested. Ah, man, if Lithuania, this would be a no-brainer. Wait, states? Oh, okay, I guess we could make these into states. Okay. Not going to really be doing much with tolerance of the heretics. This is fine. Influence with the clergy. Yeah, this is all fine. Getting the yearly papal influence will be nice. How are we doing? We're doing quite well on that. How much are we getting per year, actually? 5? That could be... I've seen that go higher, but that's not terrible. We do have loans. And quite honestly, we could take a couple more loans in order to embrace the Renaissance, but I just don't think there's no rush to do this at the moment. If we check these provinces, they should still be spreading at a good pace. Although in honesty, they're not spreading as fast as I would hope. I would still say it's going to be, well, 6 years is not that long to wait. But our admin's getting it's getting up there. It's getting close to potentially getting capped. Of course, our Diplo and our others nowhere. We still don't have an heir because we are infertile. 28%, and this is going to be getting worse, right? Like this event, that 50% is just going down. Now we can get 5% quickly by developing their land, but I think that's going to be capped at 50%. I think if we try to develop their land, it'll only give us 5% up to 50. I'm thinking 50 might be a cap for that, and that's why it adds that, so you can't just cheese it by just developing a lot of their land. Norway actually just got spiked up one way or another there. Or were they? Sorry, were they always at 29 since historical rivals? Either way, this is gonna put it down to -30, and that's not even counting the fact that we get a -10 here, and we could get a -15 from influence. I don't think we really need diplomatic. We're still gonna have to integrate these countries, and that's still gonna cost us diplo. So it still seems like it would pay for itself to go influence ideas, and it definitely seems thematic for our country. In terms of the war effort, though, like offensive is always fantastic. How does this pair with like offensive and such actually? If we can find it in the list here. Diplomatic relations +1. It's kind of nice. What about with economic? Actually, what about with like expansion? Expansion ideas. Global tariffs, that's not that great. Income for vassals, eh. Administrative ideas, those are the 20% diplomatic annexation cost. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, we're back up to there. I don't think we care much about unrest. So we're up to 100. So if we go here, this is all... Yeah, so essentially we just need them to be less than 10 liberty desire, and this is completed. Assuming we do this mission. And I'm assuming this will be easy to complete once we do this, and if we have them at 10% or less. And to get them there, we're hoping this is going to save us. This is going to take another decade, though. 3 per month. Let's say 300, so that's 10... 100 months. Less than 10 years. So like 8 years or so, this is going to be done. That doesn't seem too bad. Doesn't seem too bad. And yeah, we could be attacking Scotland. Well, Scotland's still guaranteed by France. France right now, actually, would France even really care? France wouldn't even care. This is an interesting idea. This is an interesting idea here. Holy cow, this is an interesting idea. England would most certainly take advantage as well. The guarantee between Scotland and France would break. England or Scotland could, instead of having a guarantee with France, they could just get an alliance with France afterwards. I would imagine so. Although Scotland might actually hate the fact that France is breaking this in the meantime. This would give Lithuania some time to hook up with Poland. I don't know if that's even going to happen this game. This literally might just opt not to happen. Muscovy, what are you up to over here? Have you taken? You've taken a little bit of land. Okay, good on you. Novgorod is unfortunately just kind of donezo here, it looks like. Now, it would be really nice to actually... You know what the heck? Let's tell Sweden that we need claims on these. I'm actually thinking we might need to just go and attack. We might need to get these from Novgorod before Muscovy does, because that'd be nice to cut Muscovy off from ever getting into the Baltic there. Free diplomats. I don't think we can claim these because we're too far away, right? Obviously, if we were to take this here, okay, what does this look like now? That's quite a bit tougher than just sailing on over to Scotland, if you know what I mean. You know, what the heck? Let's get these troops ready. Yeah, what the heck? Seriously, let's get these guys over to here. And let's prepare for the invasion of Scotland. That'll make Norway happy. It won't really boost their power much either, I don't suspect. Bring them over. Okay, we got a limited amount of time to pull this off, though. It looks like France is sieging this. Not close to taking it quite yet. France is in debt. That's not going to change until... Whoa, wait a second. Okay, France is at war with whoa. Wait a second. Okay, that's the war that's shaking out here. In fact, even the Pope is getting in on this. Who's the aggressor in this? Attacker against Burgundy. Or, sorry, Brittany. Oh, interesting. They're just subjugating him, huh? Think they could pull that off. We'll see. Wow, they're even losing in the Navy. The naval. Yeah, I was gonna say 18. Okay, oof. Actually, what we could do is we could put these guys over here for now. Split out the army just a touch so there's enough room. Actually, we've done a lot of drilling here. This is going to be clean. December. We attack at the beginning of the next year. Stop giving me that event. I mean, I don't mind the legitimacy, but... $200. I mean, we could just be buttering France up, or Austria maybe, just kind of for the sake of it. We're building favors with Poland. I'm assuming, yeah, Papal State, I guess they could love us more, but they love us quite a bit. Okay, we're going to be attacking here. But we need to take a pause here in this, with this episode. So thanks everybody for being here. Really appreciate you guys. I will see you guys in the next one as we continue with Denmark, where finally we're actually going to go to war. But hopefully everything's going to tie together in such a way that we'll be able to get this Sweden-Norway thing, I guess, more solidly locked in. It's a balance between curtailing the nobility, but making the nobility feel like using the Swedish nobility to comfort them and not want to rebel against us, and so on and so forth. So it's this weird balance between not giving the nobility too much power and helping, and letting the nobility, also using the nobility to help us, and integrating these large countries that are dreaming of independence. But thanks everybody for being here, guys. The playlist link will get you to the next episode if YouTube doesn't know how to do that. But comments are also great because I read all of those and respond to most of them. But thanks everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next episode.